Hey polish fans, it's Caroline again and welcome to another video here at Dreamland Lacquer. And today we are going over July polish pickups rewind month. So what that means, if you're new to polish pickup, each maker is able to bring back one very popular polish, and oftentimes they'll take that to you, the buyers, to help the makers vote on them. Usually that's done in each maker's private Facebook group, so make sure to join the groups of your favorite makers to be included on those. And this month they are allowed to bring back two, so that means that some makers will be bringing back one polish to the polish pickup website and a second one to their own. Now that does make things a little bit harder to keep track of, so if you are curious about the websites to go to or when each polish is being released, I will leave that link down below. There is a beautiful list of all of the makers coming back for July and the polishes that they are bringing back. Just a small side note that some of these may have had to be reformulated to be brought back. I know in a couple of the cases, I think Kiki is one of them that I own, that on its re-release in July, it had to be reformulated because the pigments are no longer available. So of any of the polishes that you see here or that you know are coming back, just know that going in and make sure that you know what you're expecting for that rewind polish, because sometimes changes just are necessary due to the unavailability of pigment. So that aside, let's go ahead and dig in. We've got 21 polishes to share with you. These were all purchased by myself on the original release of these polishes. So except for Moonshine Manny, I actually did get this one from her site. She is kind enough to offer a sort of a mystery polish pickup at her site, so you can send in a request. You aren't guaranteed, but I did end up getting the one that I had wanted. So let's go ahead and dig in. The first one is Bee's Knees Lacquer. This one is Tartarus, and this is a beauty, you guys. It is so gorgeous. It is a beautiful sort of multi-chrome blurple with a load of this holographic, like crushed flaky in there, and a shifting shimmer. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's simply stunning with this hot pink across the top of it. You've got green along this edge. It's beautiful. This is one that I haven't gotten a chance to wear yet. I just opened it. You probably haven't seen that video. I was actually filming those today and yesterday in order to get ready for this video, so stay tuned for the unboxing of some of these. But this one is a gorgeous polish. It is so complex in the bottle. You've got so many different colors going on this beautiful base, all of that shifting shimmer. It's stunning. I would definitely grab it if you haven't already, or at least take a look at the swatch pictures and see if it's something that you would be interested in. I didn't have time this month to come across or to do some side-by-side comparisons. My collection is still in the throes of being organized. We sort of hit a snag with that as well. Turns out the wide drawers that I got sag under the weight of my nail polish, so we're working on fixing that. In the meantime, here was Bee's Knees Lacquer Tartarus. The second one that Bee's Knees is bringing back is this one here, called A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw. Now again, I don't remember which polish is coming back on the polish pickup website versus the one that's coming back to their website, but I will link to that list down below. This is another gorgeous polish, you guys. I've been a fan for a long time. They were one of the first handful of indie brands that I discovered early on in my nail polish collecting. So one of my favorite brands, and like I said, I have been sort of collecting them as I go. And another gorgeous polish. This one is sort of this dusty blue, more of that gorgeous aurora shimmer, and those flakies. Gorgeous formula on this as well. I saw swatches of this and it is stunning. So that was Bee's Knees Lacquer, A Lion with a Thorn in Its Paw. I should also mention a side note, this video might be a little bit more on the noisy side as far as static in the background. We are experiencing triple digits and a heat wave here in the Pacific Northwest, and I have the AC running, which I normally don't, but it's hot. So hopefully that's okay. This next one is Cuticulous. This one is Bloom. This came out originally in February of 2021. This is a gorgeous spring polish. This is a light sky blue loaded with a beautiful array of glitters in matte and metallic. You've got rounds, you've got hexagonal glitters, different sizes as well. I love the little white matte glitters in this as well. Very cute. Definitely one that I could see working for spring, but I think you could also do this in summer, maybe as an accent with some brighter pinks or this deeper purple that's in here. But beautiful color. I should also mention that this one has the metallic flakies in it as well. So you've got these rose gold flakies as well as crushed purple metallic flakies, which I don't know that I've seen before, and I absolutely love them. Actually, I think Rogue Lacquer came out with a collection of metallic flakies. I might have to go in and see if she had a purple one, but I digress. That was Bloom by Cuticulous. The next one coming back from Cuticulous is one that I actually wore recently. This one is called Look What You Made Me Do. This one came out originally in November 2020, and this was gorgeous, you guys. It is such a light and delicate shade of lilac, and then you have a whole bunch of metallic like silver or platinum flakies in here, as well as iridescent. It's beautiful. I love the formula on this. This sort of mixture comes across beautifully on the nail, and there's multi-chrome flakies in there. They are a little bit sparser than the iridescent and the metallic, to be sure, but they do add a beautiful look to the nail, and this was one that I really did enjoy wearing. So that was Cuticulous, Look What You Made Me Do. Next up is from Dreamland Lacquer. This is What an Awkward Situation. This is coming back all the way from 2019, and this is a favorite, you guys. I had to get it when it came out. It's one of those colors that is just so stunning in the bottle. It is a beautiful denim-y blue loaded with that shifting shimmer. And this one also has these beautiful metallic flakies in there. I think they're holographic flakies. And just to give you a side-by-side comparison of this one next to the Bee's Knees lacquer, they definitely do have a different shimmer in them. The one from Bee's Knees is a brighter red to green, whereas this one is more of sort of a soft pink to a brighter green. On the Bee's Knees, I also see a bronze at certain angles, and on this one, you definitely see a lot more green to maybe a light bronze. So different shifts in those two in case they sounded similar. But this is a gorgeous polish. Really love the combination, and as you can see on this little swatch ring here, that those flakies add a beautiful sort of speckled look to the nail. Very gorgeous. So that was Dreamland Lacquer's What an Awkward Situation. Next up, we've got the first magnetic of the bunch. This one is by DRK, and it is Turquoise Attraction, and this is gorgeous. This is the perfect summer color. I have this on my summer rack, and I am looking forward to playing around with this over a bunch of different colors or as an accent nail. It is a gorgeous deep turquoise color, and I hope it's coming across, but against the sides of the bottle, I've got a little bit of sort of a purple to blue shift going on, and then all of those gorgeous iridescent flakies. So let's see what this looks like magnetized. Ooh, very nice. So this is sort of tone on tone with the magnetic pigment, so it's not going to be as glaringly contrasty as a lot of magnetics are, but this is gorgeous. So you've got that deeper tone of aqua, sort of a turquoise aqua, and then that magnetic pigment is that brighter metallic tone that's going to pull up into that magnetic line. Really beautiful. The swatches of this were gorgeous. Again, another flaky bomb. Stunning combination here with those gorgeous flakies. So that was DRK's Turquoise Attraction. And we've got another metallic. This one is by EDK, and this one is Mahalo. This one is coming back from February 2021. We seem to have quite a few from that month that people really wanted to come back already, which is pretty impressive. This is a gorgeous multi-chrome with magnetic. So you've got that gorgeous deep fuchsia, which is actually showing up a lot more purple on camera, at least from my angle, that shifts to a gorgeous like golden green to electric green, and I think I see purple in there. And what I really like are these teeny tiny blue, like bright blue holographic glitters in there. They are stunning. There's also some flakies in here which I think are iridescent, but let's see what the magnetic looks like, because if I remember correctly, this one is pretty drastic. Oh yeah. Holy moly, that is a contrast right there. Do you see that double color in that magnetic line? The top is that bright fuchsia, the bottom is orange, and then you've got that deep blackened base that the rest of the polish changes to, and all of those flakies come across as a beautiful green. That is gorgeous. You can see some of that gold popping up across that side of the bottle. This is definitely one that I would grab if you haven't already and you like magnetics. But even if you don't like magnetics, let's show what it looks like again without the magnetic. You still have that beautiful bright fuchsia multi-chrome with those gorgeous blue holographic glitters in there. I really love the twinkle effect that those add. It's a good one. It's a really gorgeous polish. This one again was EDK's Mahalo. Next up is one from Kathleen and Company, and I'm just going in alphabetical order by brand, and this is another magnetic. This one is Dawn of Aurora. This one is coming back from January 2019, and look at this color, you guys. You can see a theme of the ones that I've bought. A lot of them are purples. Big surprise there. But this is a gorgeous, deep, but sort of dusty shade of grape purple. It's loaded with holographic. I'm not sure how well that's coming across, but it is loaded with holographic, and holographic in different tones. I think I see some purple, like fuchsia holographic glitters in there as well. Plus it's got a shifting shimmer. It is beautiful just as is. So even if you don't like magnetic polishes, it is beautiful without that magnetic pull. But let's see what it looks like with the magnetic pull. Ooh. Oh, wow. So that deepens up the base to a really deep indigo, sort of a blurple tone. And that magnetic line is fire. That is a gorgeous copper, like a rusty copper. Oh my goodness, that's beautiful. I had completely forgotten what this one looked like. I apparently need to pull this one out and wear it sooner rather than later because it's gorgeous. Stunning color. Obviously I liked it since I got it, but it's been buried, the poor thing, in my nail polish collection since last year when I started my organization process that sort of got sidebarred. But it's a gorgeous color, and definitely one that if you're a purple lover and a magnetic lover, I would definitely pick it up if you haven't already. So that was Kathleen and Company, Dawn of Aurora, another magnetic. Next up is one from the lady Varnishes. This one is called She Loves Me, She Loves Me Not. And this one doesn't say when it was made originally, but I want to say it was probably 2019 as well. I could be wrong on that. But look at this gorgeous polish. This is a beautiful deep blurple. We have a theme here. But this time you've got these gorgeous multi-chrome flakies in fall colors. So you've got bright oranges and golds and coppers. Then you've got some holographic glitter in there as well, and you've got shimmer. It's this beautiful fuchsia shift in there. It is such a gorgeous combination. So this is what it looks like on the nail. I don't know if that's too dark to come across, but I do have this half over an undie of a black nail polish and half over the regular nail polish ring. So you can sort of see the deep tone that it's going to be. It is very dark on the nail, but it is gorgeous. Now I don't think I have a top coat on this, so do keep that in mind as well, but this is a gorgeous polish. I don't have that many from this nail polish brand, but I am loving this one. So that was She Loves Me, She Loves Me Not by the Lady Varnishes. Next one is from Lemming Lacquer. This one is Aurora Galaxy, and it's another magnetic. So we have two themes, purple and a magnetic, but this is more than just a purple polish. This one is so multi-dimensional. This is a blackened base loaded with so much in here. You can see a whole bunch of these sort of glass fleck colors in here, as well as the magnetic pigment in there, sort of adding to the depth of this polish. I see holographic twinkling away in there as well. It is a really hard to describe polish, so I'm just going to go with blackened multi-chrome because it's very dark, but there's a lot more going on to it than just a black base. It is very complex, and let's see what this one looks like when you magnetize it. Ooh. So this one has a beautiful contrasting aqua magnetic line in it. Loving the contrast of that turquoise against that deep base. That is beautiful. So like I said, very dimensional. There's just, the more you turn the bottle, the more colors you see. It's really stunning. So that was Lemming Lacquer's Aurora Galaxy. Next one is from Moomoo's Signatures, and this one is Deer Mountain. This is coming back from February 2020, and this is such a gorgeous shade. I really should have pulled this out from my spring rack, but again, it was buried, as were so many of my polishes. But this is a beautiful minty color, loaded with these flakies. You've got multichrome and iridescent, I believe, as well as shimmer and hollow. Scattered hollow. It is a beautiful color. Really love this one. The swatches again of this were so beautiful. Really enjoyed those, and I'm loving how the shift in this changes from sort of a pinky red to that green and oranges at angles. So it's really fun, very beautiful color. So that was Deer Mountain. Next up is one from Moonshine Manny. This one is Be Excellent to Each Other, and this is coming from July 2020, and it actually came back again, because this, I believe, for July 2020 was already a Polish Pickup Rewind, and it is very worthy of coming back again. It is such a gorgeous color. It's sort of a cornflower periwinkle color, and look at how packed it is with those flakies. It is pinks and greens and purples and teals in there. Very large flakies too. Hopefully those are coming across, but it's a gorgeous color. Really like this one as well. It's just a beautiful color. Cornflower and periwinkle shades in general I really enjoy. I love anything that sort of is in between purple and blue, and cornflower and periwinkle are basically blues with just a pinch of purple, so it sort of heads in the purple direction. And this one's definitely more in the cornflower blue, so there's, I mean, it's definitely more blue than a purpley periwinkle, but I've digressed. It's a gorgeous polish. Again, that one was Moonshine Manny's Be Excellent to Each Other. Now we're back to magnetics. This one is Nail Artisan Cosmetics, and this is There Is Light at the End of the Tunnel, and this one came out in December 2020, and this is beautiful. Look at that gorgeous metallic purple in there. It is definitely in a blackened base, but you can tell it's got a lot of this rich royal purple in there, and then along this edge of the bottle I'm seeing it shift to this red and orange, and I want to say I also see some tiny particles in there that might be blue. So let's see how this looks with a magnetic pull. Ooh, so that pulls all of that gorgeous purple or indigo into the middle of the line. You've got a very blackened base outside of that with just a little bit of twinkling from all of the other little particles in there. You still see a little bit of the shift of red and orange on the edge of the bottle. Very beautiful. That is a gorgeous color, and I definitely didn't have anything like this in my collection. So that was Nail Artisan Cosmetics. There Is Light at the End of the Tunnel. Next up is one from Never Enough. This one is Bioluminescent Algae, and this is a beautiful gray polish, positively loaded with these iridescent flakies and iridescent glitter and hollow, and I think hollow in two different formats. Yeah, you've got holographic glitter and linear holographic. So this is stunning and so glowy, very fitting for the name. Look at that. And it's a gorgeous shade of gray as well. I do love a gray nail polish, so I do have a few, but I don't think I had anything in this exact shade range. And of course, with all of those flakies in here, I definitely didn't have anything like that. So that is a gorgeous shade from Never Enough, and that was a Bioluminescent Algae. Next up, we've got one from Polish, and this one is the Big Boo. This is another gorgeous blurple, you guys. It is positively stunning. You've got this beautiful metallic flash to it, and you've got these hollow flakies in there and iridescent flakies. It is very complex, very glowy. The swatches again of this were absolutely gorgeous. If you love purples or blurples, this one is definitely one that I would suggest taking a look at and seeing if you want it. the flakies in this are stunning. So that was Polish, the Big Boo. Next up is one from Penelope Loose, and this one is Crazy Rick. This one came out in August 2020, and this is a gorgeous light dusty blue loaded with flakies again. This time it also has some multichrome flakies in there as well, and scattered holographic. This is a beautiful color, and I love the flakies. Another gorgeous big flaky right there. I really love it when makers combine these iridescent flakies with the multichrome flakies. It adds a really nice depth to the polish, and the hollow on this is another beautiful layer. So this is one that I probably would have added to my spring rack as well, but another victim of the burying of my nail polish collection. But that one will probably come out for me in my next spring rack in 2022. That feels weird to say. But that was Penelope Loose, Crazy Rick. Next up is a favorite. I was really eager to get a hold of this one. This is from Polish Molish, and this one was Smoothie Operator, and this came out last year in June, and this was a popular color. Everyone wanted to get it, and the supplies were very limited. The maker was having a heck of a time getting polish from overseas to the States, and so there wasn't as many as she was initially hoping, but I was happy to have been able to grab a bottle, and for those that missed out, it is coming back. So this is a gorgeous shade. I mean, she couldn't have gotten the inspiration any more perfect. It is just like a blueberry smoothie. So you've got that beautiful blueberry purpley blue color in the base. Then you've got these bright blue metallic glitters in a couple of different sizes, and iridescent flakies. This is a fun one, very unique to my collection as well. Just such a fun polish, and you know that I love purple and blue, especially mixed together, so this is a favorite. So that was Polish Molish, Smoothie Operator. Next up are the Polished for Days. This first offering that they're bringing back is Hitchhiking Ghosts. This was originally released in September of 2020, and this is a beautiful tealy blue. Look at all that shimmer. They do these shimmer polishes so very well. They are so shifty and beautiful. This one has sort of a greenish aqua base loaded with this blue shifting shimmer. Really stunning. The swatches of this are absolutely beautiful. I don't remember if this is one that had to be reformulated, but I do know that Kiki Do You Love Me did have to be reformulated, so we'll get to that when I get to that polish. But do make sure that you see these swatches just to make sure that you know what the changes were. But this first one was Hitchhiking Ghosts from Polished for Days, and the next one is a favorite. This one is Polished for Days, Kiki Do You Love Me, and this one originally came out in 2019, and this one, you guys, I love this one. This is one of those colors that sort of came up as a surprise favorite for me when I was originally making my wish list for this month. I didn't really have this one on my radar, like, at all. Then I saw the live swatches on Del's channel. She had a channel here on YouTube called Fat Cat Polished, and she would swatch for polish pickup every month, and I really missed that. But this one was one that she swatched, and when she swatched this, my eyes nearly about dropped out of my head, and I'm like, I have to have that polish. That is stunning. It has this beautiful mix of blue and purple in here. I don't know if that's coming across, but you've got a bright blue flash against the top of the bottle and sort of a purple haze across the edges of the bottle, and that comes across so gorgeously on the nail. So when I finally got this in my hands and I was able to wear it, I couldn't stop staring at my nails. It is gorgeous. So you've got that deeper base color, and then you've got all of that amazing shifting shimmer. You've got some sparkles of some different colors of pigment in there, and it shifts. So towards the edge of the bottom of the bottle, I can see some pinks and some golds. So it is stunning. Really gorgeous on the nail. If you're a blue fan, I would definitely suggest taking a look at the reformulated swatch pictures. I think what she had said was that the pigment, the closest pigment she could find to this one was a larger particle. So it's going to be as close as she can get it, of course, because it is returning, but it is going to be slightly different. So sort of Kiki 2.0, if you will. So definitely check those out if you didn't grab it the first time. This one is on my must-haves list. I'm grabbing a backup bottle, and because she had to reformulate that, I feel perfectly validated in doing so. But I think I would have gotten one even if it was coming back in its original form. Yeah, I definitely would have. So that was Polished for Days. Kiki, Do You Love Me? The next to last polish is this one from Stella Chroma. This one is Do This Again Old Fashioned. This one is another one from 2020, this time from June. And this is a beautiful flaky topper. I do believe you can get this opaque in a few coats, but it's gorgeous over other colors as well. So this is sort of a sunset in a bottle. It is a flaky balm, as you can see. I mean, you can't even see any base in there. It is gorgeous. So you've got all of those flakies in a couple of different colors, and you've got some holographic glitter in there as well in sort of a peachy gold base. Very light though. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it is meant to be worn as a topper, but it is gorgeous. I would definitely recommend this for your summer and fall manis. It's beautiful. I love the mix of the iridescent glitters in here and that beautiful pop of the hollow. Very fun color. So that was Stella Chroma's Do This Again Old Fashioned. And the last polish coming back that I own anyways is from Tips Nail Polish, and this one is Trolls. So this is a gorgeous light minty shade loaded with some neon glitters. I thought this would be super fun for summer. You've got these hot pinks, hot like neon highlighter yellows in there, and oranges. Beautiful shade. I definitely didn't have anything else like this in my collection, and it's a beautiful color. Also, this was, I think, only the second bottle that I have from this company, so I am excited to try out their formula, and I'm contemplating adding this to my summer rack. I really shouldn't because I have way too many, but I also have recently discovered a way to wear 30 nail polishes at the same time, so keep an eye out for that. I might have to try that at least once, or maybe cut it down to 15, but I'll show you how if I end up doing that. So this one is gorgeous. This one was from Tips Nail Polish, and that was Trolls. So there you have it. That was a quick little rundown, hopefully quick. I am looking at almost 40 minutes of runtime, of recorded runtime anyways. I will of course edit that down, but hopefully this at least gave you a little look into some of the polishes that will be returning for July's Polish Pickup Rewind. Let me know down below which ones you're looking forward to the most, if any of these are polishes that you're planning on picking up or grabbing backups of, and let me know if any of these were your big regrets for not grabbing the first time, because I know of the ones that are coming back, I had a few. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure of course to like and subscribe down below. Click that little bell so you don't miss out on any of my nail polish videos, and I'll see you in that next one.